So you can buy your ticket right here. It cost me 500 baht. I was able to use my card. And then you come through security, which is cool. But here we go. I can't record everything because it's just going to be too long. But I'm just telling you, it's just... It's amazing. So let's walk a little bit farther. I mean, the craftsmanship and the artwork and just is what gets me. It's so beautiful.
But here's small power is coming back, but he was not flying to the King Lama.
Love the colors. And wow. I mean, look at the detail. I just... So I'm in a long sleeve shirt here today, but there's a reason. I would have worn like a tank top, but just rolling around. But when you go into temples, when you come into the Grand Palace, for ladies, you need to wear a skirt or pants. Pardon me. And for gentlemen, they have to be below the knee. And your shoulders can't be exposed. Holy moly, you got to see what I'm seeing. Don't feed the statues. At least these are not attacking me like the monkeys were. These stand guard all the time. This place just keeps on going and going. It's huge. I can't even describe the immensity of how. I gotta look up how many acres this sits on, because it is a very, very large compound of temples and buildings. I have no idea what they all are. I believe that the president actually used to live here at the Grand Palace years ago, but I don't believe that's true any longer. But it's immense. Just immense. We have some monks and people taking pictures with him. And you kidding me? Oh, also, come early, beat the crowds. Like, there's really, for the large amount of space here, there's nobody here yet, which is nice, because then you're not bucking for space. Okay. After this, I'm gonna have to do two things. I'm gonna have to get something to drink, because I'm already sweating crazy. I'm sweating through this shirt. Secondly, I'm gonna have to go buy a shirt because it is, woo! Yeah. So let's see what else we can find here. We go out on the river. statues are just dope. One looks like he's laughing. So here I am at Wafo, the reclining Buddha, Temple of the Reclining Buddha. Before you go in, you got to take your shoes off, but they give you these little bags. You can carry your shoes and then you just return the bag at the end. So this is an amazing thing. It's one of the things I've been wanting to see. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. The magnitude of this thing is just huge. It's crazy. No shoes, but then again, where would you buy shoes that size? Good Lord. Are you world leaders that have visited Wat Pho? So here I am in a longtail boat, taking a little tour on the river here this morning. So I just came out of the Grand Palace, and that place is just huge. I mean, you could really spend so much time, but I looked it up. It is over 53 acres that it sits on, and to give you kind of context, the Queen's Palace at Buckingham in England, it sits on 39 acres. So if you've ever been in London and you've ever been to the palace, I don't know. But that's kind of gives you the scope of how big that place is. So now I just had a little bartering. I had one guy try to tell me $3,500. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's $2,000. So when I got there, I'm like, I'll just take care of it myself. So I got here. She's like $2,000. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Okay, $1,500. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. $1,000 I got. And so she's like, 12? Nope. 11? Nope. So I once heard somebody say that whatever they start at, go to about half, and that's probably pretty close to maybe where you're going to end up. And I don't want to haggle hardcore, but I also don't want to waste money either. So this is about $30 US, which for an hour ride on the river, and we're going to go to some old parts of Bangkok that we'll see. I'll show you some of that video here coming up, but it's the area that we're going down in the canals is supposedly like 500 years old. So it'll be kind of cool. It's also a place where a lot of locals live. So we'll check that out, and I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. So here we are. We're entering into the canal, where I think just longtail boats can go. But you can see every boat, they decorate them differently. They have these huge diesel engines down over the back of these longtail boats. It's pretty cool the way they do stuff. I just love water. I mean, I love the beach the most, but I love water. I love the ideas of cities on water, like Venice as well. I've never been to Venice. My mom and dad have, and they said it's beautiful. Man, I just dig it. But here we're going through a pump station, which maybe that's like a lock and dam that we have. I don't exactly know. I think that's what it is. But we'll see. Here's a little bit bigger boat next to us. Here's one of those big engines. You can see it. Well, I think after this boat tour, which is honestly one of the most expensive things I've done since I've been here, it's only $30 for an hour, which I don't think is bad at all. In any major city, if you're doing something for $30, that's cheap. At least it feels that way. But here we've got a lady at a little floating market area here. There we go. So first little thing. I have a water, thank you. Got a little trip here. Bartered down to 150 baht. Whatever. So part of the fun is just bartering, which I enjoy. But also, when you kind of think about it, I mean, you're just helping the local economy. You're helping local people. She started at 250 baht for that little little wooden tuk-tuk, which, let's see, 250 is like, I don't know, 750 or something. Let's see, 100 baht is $3. So yeah, something like that. But you gotta barter. So we settled at 150. So that's like $4.50. And if it helps her and her family, that's great. I really don't need another little trinket. But it's kind of a fun little thing. And tuk-tuks are definitely a fun little experience. If you're in Bangkok or somewhere here in Thailand, definitely jump in a tuk-tuk, enjoy it, have fun, enjoy the little stuff. I mean, it's a couple bucks for me, but honestly, the average salary for a Thai person is like $400 or $500 a month. So it's not a lot. In early retirement doesn't pay great, but it pays better than that. So, anyways, yeah, we got some guys fishing on the side there again, out with their son. That's cool. We'll see what else this little journey affords us. So, enjoy. This part is called Bunbury. I have my phone up at all times. There are temples literally everywhere here. I mean, I could have spent my whole almost 3 weeks here in Thailand just visiting temples and really spending time, and I wouldn't have even scratched the surface, I don't think. That's how many temples there are. There's some of these houses that, as we've gone by, some have fallen into the canal. I mean, like literally, they just rotted out. But others are still inhabited, and you wonder how they're not falling into the canal. It's crazy. So, I don't know. So unique, so different. I'm sure for them, you know, every day they see this, just like every day we see cornfields in Iowa. Hey, it's a cornfield. I still appreciate the cornfield. I appreciate what the corn and the farmers do for us. But we kind of take for granted the beauty that we have in Iowa as well. And there's just beautiful all over the world. I think that's the thing. That's the whole thing about who we are as a people, that God created us. Just all so unique and wonderful and different. And it takes all of us to really be who we're supposed to be. So, I don't know. I can't say it enough. The people here are lovely. You know, I'm sure there are some that are not. Look at that place. It's like falling down. Love that. Old guy like dancing like, hey, what's up? So, I hope when I get, well, I am old, but when I get older, I hope that that's still how I am. I just got to dance in my step and just having a good time in life, you know, and regardless of how much we have or don't have, we make that choice. Oh, here we go. We got hats. Another lady here, floating market. Let's see what we got. So nothing from that lady, but she was really nice. But we continue on this tour of the canals and of old Bangkok. Here we go. I would say overly, this is a fairly clean city. But if there's one place that is not, and that is in the canals here in the water, ton of trash. All right, well, money well spent on that. It was a good trip. It's like actually almost 2 hours from the time I got on the boat, so it's just a good value in my opinion. But work that down. I think now, we got some food here. I think a little bit of food and then a massage. And I might go home and take a nap. I'm going to get the wrong name. I'll just call it King Tower. So for context, other huge buildings in the world. Okay, this is in the elevator right now. This is crazy. The walls are all of screen. Okay. It's crazy. Okay. I hesitated even like doing this because like I don't know, going on top of high building. It's just they just do everything like legit. It's super dope. Look at this like rotating wall. I don't know if you can see. They're doing a big Halloween thing here at the tower as well. I mean, it's a 360-degree view of Bangkok from here. It's a bit. For anybody younger, call this a phone booth. We don't have them anymore. This place is crazy gorgeous. I'm gonna turn the camera around. This is my view. right, so down from the high perch, here I am getting another haircut. I figure I might as well get a good deal on a haircut before I go back home. So take two. Just boarded the plane and I am heading back home. I can't wait to see my kids. But Thailand, you have been a joy, and your people in your country are amazing. So thank you for the hospitality. Hope to see you again.